I'm Daniel Spencer from the Searching Magazine on this very, very cold day. Obviously the clocks have gone back now, so it's dark in the evenings. So unless you're the type that's go out with a head torch on legally, metal detect, then you're probably at home. And why not pick up this new 100-page bumper issue? This is the December issue, absolutely crammed full of stories, finds, coins, artifacts. Even the UK's biggest find, a whole Roman villa. 4/5 the size of Buckingham Palace. So if that's not worth reading about, this is part 2 actually, because part 1 was in last month's issue, which has Tony Hunt's hoard on the front. That was part 1. Part 2's in here, so you can carry on reading about it. Incredible, really incredible. Something you know, we all dream of finding on a permission and going and just finding something like a villa. Well, this is ginormous, so have a little read of that. If you subscribe, thank you very much. If you don't, then we've got a new pay-as-you-go scheme. Have a little look on our website, we'll put a link up. If not, pick up the magazine, and inside there gives you full ideas on how to subscribe. The pay-as-you-go, stop-start, whenever you want, as many issues you want, and go from there. But just make sure that it just means that you get this on your doorstep every month. As we go through the magazine, we have our regulars. So in the magazine, if you're not familiar with the Searching Magazine, we have regular features. Wide Scan, which is all the news and screws from the metal detecting industry, and it includes stuff from yourselves, and it also includes what manufacturers are up to, what's happening historically as well. If there's anything in the news, it's generally in this section. If you've got any news to send us, please email us. Our details are all in the magazine, and let us know what's going on. We've also got the identification and valuation desk. Now that is fantastic. If you've got a find, you're not sure what it is, drop us an email. Show us what it is, and we'll basically give you an explanation. We'll also put a cost on it if you want us to. We don't have to. Some people aren't interested in cost, but it's always nice to find out what the item is. If you do want a cost for reasons of insurance, or you want to sell it, let us know. We'll give you a good idea of the condition it's in and what it's going to be. For instance, there's a nice Roman denarian here this month. If it was in pristine condition, they never really are they? It would be worth around about £500. In its current state, it's £150. I'm not sure what the guy's going to do with the coin, or sell it or whatever, but it gives you an idea of how much things are cost, and some people just want to know, and that's fair enough. No one complains about that. So we've had an amazing time for charity metal detecting events. We had Detectivore, which was ginormous, and we had Gary Cook's memorial dig for his dad. Both raised an incredible amount of money, and it just goes to show when we all get together in this hobby what we can do, and that's all explained in here. You don't need me to waffle on, but it's in the magazine. There's plenty of pages, and if you're at either of those events, there's a chance that your picture's in here, because we took so many photos and there's a lot of photos been included. There's information in here about the Jersey Hoard, still ongoing, obviously, valuations and bits and pieces like that. Thank you very much to everyone who's contributed with their finds this month. We've got a few pages of readers' finds. Nathan Peacock's Stunning Stater. We've got Andrew Thompson's Saxon coin, which is lovely, high on my wish list. Gold rings, brooches, gold coins, all sorts of bits and pieces. An amazing ring from Debbie Lee, incredible medieval ring. So if you're interested in that, grab the magazine, have a little look, and I'll try and ignore the Roman gold coin, because that is top of my list, and it just makes me very, very jealous looking at that. So we've got pages and pages of your finds. You find anything, send it in to us, we'll do it. We love exclusives. Everyone gets value for money, so if you want to do exclusive, send us over and we'll have a little chat to you about it and see what we can do for you. Gold Talks. We've got in here, so Sid's done the Amphibio test for us. Now it's they sent the models through. They got a chance to go back to the factory and say, look, we like this, we don't like this, we want this, and they take on board what's going on, and we end up with a production model. Now this is the production model of the Amphibio. Sid highly rates it in here. If you get the magazine and have a little look, and you're interested in this, it's well worth it. For me personally, the whole stem system is a winner in itself. I loved it on the Impact, and it just works. It's really, really nice. So we're going to do a long-term test on this. This is part 1. There's going to be part 2 as well. So as I said, Sid's all over that. There's going to be a video, of course, as well about it. Detectable, pages of Detectable this year in our rally reports, and that runs through to the Gary Cook Memorial. Lots and lots of photos in here, so like I said, if you were there, chances are you're in here. A lovely report from Mark Beecher from the Metal Detectives about a hoard of axe heads that he jammily found. We all find things luckily and jammily, but this was, he was wrecking a field for his group to make sure there's no green waste, and he hit it. You can't get more jammy than that. That's about as jammy as it gets. We go through, we've got exclusive series. This is the part 3 in here. If you've been following the series. If not, it's a good read on its own. Anglo-Saxon medieval bits and pieces, mudlarking sort of stuff. So have a little look. Have a little look at that. Readers miscellany. So Brian Reed each month gets readers' information in, what they found, and he'll do a big article on it, whether it be buckles and even buttons, right through to it's mainly artifacts, and it's fascinating. There's not a lot he doesn't know, but it just gives you an insight. If you find stuff in your pouch and you're not sure what something is, then you and you read through this and you suddenly see it, you've just got a guide, and you might be lucky enough to have found something. So give you an idea. That's what that looks like. I'm skipping quite a lot, by the way, so I'm not telling you everything that's in here. I'll tell you a couple more things. One of the things, and a massive thank you to Gordon Heritage, Minelab extraordinaire. All the guys are. The Minelab outfit's very, very professional. Derek and Sharon as well. Neil as well, he puts a lot of effort in. They've reviewed, Gordon's reviewed the 15-inch coil. Now this is hot property at the moment. It's going into the shops and going straight back out. A lot of people are out of stock of it. He gives you a really good guide in here as to why it's the shape it is, you know, how to balance it out. It's not all sell. This is a really good review on why you should or shouldn't buy it. It's up to you. RRP 219, good price too. As I said, the Roman Villa, incredible. 4/5 the size of Buckingham Palace, massive. Valuation desk. Loads and loads of stuff in there, and then we've got some right, so towards the back of the magazine we've got your clubs. So if you're in a club and you normally show off your finds there and you have a first, second, third place, they would normally end up in the magazine, and there they are. If your club isn't in here, or it's not something you do, think about doing it. Send us your information, get yourselves into the magazine, and see who won the best artifact, best coin that month or even year. I know some clubs do trophies, which is fantastic. There go pages of clubs. There's just so many clubs, so popular these days. Everything just getting together. That's the Pay As You Go scheme. So Pay As You Go, it's affordable for everybody, and you actually save money by subscribing. So high on the list to subscribe. So what I'll do is I'll stop chatting now, and I'll give you an opportunity to read the magazine. Now it's available digitally as well, so if you're like me and you like to see it on your phone or your iPad, you can download it. But until next time, thank you very much for listening, and make sure you get a copy of the Search magazine. Thank you very much.